Well, the jury is still out in the Preston Walls trial. Walls is accused of killing two teenagers at Starts Right Here, an education outreach center in Des Moines, and shooting its founder, Will Keeps, on January 23rd. The jury stepped into the deliberation room Tuesday afternoon after a trial that lasted 8 days. KCCI's Bo Bowman has been in the courtroom for every moment of this trial, and Bo, the jury has a lot to consider here.
Scott, it's not a matter of whether or not Preston Walls did it. He's admitted to the shooting, and surveillance video that was played for the jury showed him pulling the trigger. The real question the jury will have to answer is if Preston Walls was justified in doing so.
I want to know if you think it's justifiable to shoot 3 people, kill 2 of them, because you felt uncomfortable.
I felt like they were going to kill me. I felt like they were going to kill me.
When Preston Walls took the stand on Monday, he said he feared for his own life on January 23rd when he shot and killed Rashad Carr and Gianni Dameron, both members of an opposing gang.
I didn't know. It feels like a signal. I don't know what they was talking about, what they was finna do. I thought it was about to go down.
He said he shot Starts Right Here founder Will Keeps accidentally. Jurors in deliberation will have to determine whether Walls was justified in shooting the 2 teenagers, while he said he was fearing for his own life.
He knew what he did was wrong. And it didn't matter to him when he did it.
Over the course of the trial, prosecutors showed hundreds of pieces of evidence, including surveillance video of the actual shooting.
You're not going to do anything until he says it's okay.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Hold on.
Tensions rose early Monday morning after the defense team claimed the lead investigator intentionally left out several text messages between Walls and his getaway driver because they didn't help build their case against Walls.
Yes, I have no heartburn about it. We've presented evidence in support of our case, and we've discussed the messages in total.
Now the case lies in the hands of the jury, burdened with the decision to determine whether Walls was justified in killing 2 teenagers or finding him guilty.
And hold this defendant accountable for the crimes he committed.
We're asking that you find Preston not guilty on all 5 counts that have been leveled against him.
The jury did not come back with a verdict today, so they will be back in the courthouse tomorrow for more deliberation. And when they do reach a decision, we'll have it for you right here on KCCI and on the KCCI mobile app.